Welcome to Weeping Willow Homestead and another What We Eat for Dinner in a Week. In these videos, I show you how I combine inexpensive Aldi groceries with food that we are so richly blessed with from the food pantry to make hopefully well-balanced, delicious meals. As a family, we generally eat low carb because my husband and I do for health reasons, and me being the sole cook in the house, it's easier for me to make one meal than to try to be a short order cook. But you will see variations to that, and I will explain as we go. So tonight is actually Tuesday night. We went down to my parents' house for Easter, and we stayed the night Sunday night, and then hung out and played with cousins on Monday. So we came home Monday evening, got home about 5:30. So yesterday evening for dinner, we had leftovers in the refrigerator that my husband and I ate. And then the kids had snacky dinner, which is normally what we do on Sunday evenings. So charcuterie board things, dried meats, dried fruits, cured meats, cheeses, pickles, crackers, whatever we have on hand. So we did that as another quick and easy. Mom doesn't feel like cooking because we were all tired and exhausted and worn out from the weekend. So tonight is Tuesday night, and we have not been to a full grocery run in 4 weeks now. We did a small grocery run about a week ago just to pick up a few fresh fruits and veggies, that kind of thing, to hold us over until we would go to the grocery store again, which may happen this week. I don't know. We're going to play it by ear. I'm exhausted. It has been an extremely long last 3 weeks, and we still aren't quite done with just other things happening. We've had Easter, my grandmother passing, and her funeral and stuff. We've had a birthday. We've had just, a lot of life. So because of that, we are kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel on fresh fruits and veggies and things like that. So I was not sure what I was making for dinner tonight, and then I remembered I had this boxed pasta meal. I don't think any of my kids, at least my youngest 4, have probably ever had one of these before. I would do some early on in my marriage, but I don't like the ingredients on them generally, and I don't find them to be a really good deal wise on making a meal. I would much rather make something like this from scratch, and I've had recipes like that I've made before that work out fine, but it's just not something I do a whole lot because generally I make food from scratch. I am not knocking you if you eat these. It's totally fine. I get it. I grew up on Hamburger Helper. Like at least one night a week we had a Hamburger Helper with mashed potatoes and green beans. Didn't matter the flavor. So, it's just one of those where it's such a good, quick, and easy meal. So I did that. I did a pound of ground turkey from Aldi and then made it just according to package directions. Warmed a quart of homegrown green beans, and then I drained it and added in some bacon grease for flavor. And I think that's all we're going to do tonight. I will not eat this because the carb content is just too high, and that's totally fine. I know that there are still some random little bits of leftovers in the refrigerator, so that's probably what we'll do. I'm not super hungry. Once again, I fasted through breakfast this morning and then ate a nice big lunch. So I just am not super hungry yet, but that's okay. I will figure something out. It's only like 6:30, so I have plenty of time before bed. All right, that is Monday and Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow with whatever it is that I happen to come up with. It is Wednesday night, and I dropped my phone into water not like 30 minutes ago, so hopefully the sound is okay. I'm going to watch this afterward, and we're going to cross fingers. So I did 9 of the Aldi's frozen burgers under the broiler with cheese on top. We had a friend of ours drop off a Walmart bag of potatoes that they had extra. They were going on vacation, and she was like, these are probably not going to keep until we get home. So there were like 4 decent sized potatoes there. Why does that never look like that much? Like, that does not look like 4 potatoes, right? And yeah, we will eat all of those and be like, wow, where did 4 potatoes go? And I just did like some seasoning on them, oil, and then popped them into a 450 degree oven for about 45 minutes. They could have gone a little bit less or at a little bit lower of a temperature for that time because some of the ends did get burnt, but I like my potatoes crispy, so, and I will be indulging in a few of those. With that, we have really quick coleslaw. Is always a great low carb side, and it's fast and easy, and all of my kids like it. And then toppings for the burgers. I wish I had bacon because, you know, and I will do mine. We do have a package of buns that my mom sent home with me from this weekend extra. So that's part of why I did this meal, because I was like, oh, hey, we've got burger buns. And then for mine, I have some romaine lettuce, so I will do mine on lettuce bun, which I know doesn't sound that great, but I promise it's better than you think. If you like bell peppers, you can make a bun out of bell pepper. So like slice a bell pepper right down the middle, take all the seeds and stuff out, and then put your burger inside of it, and people swear that it's delicious. I am not a huge raw pepper fan, so I will pass on that one, but I don't mind a lettuce bun. So, all right, I'm going to go listen to this video and make sure that the sound isn't off. And then, yeah, that is Wednesday night's meal. We'll see you tomorrow. It's been a day. All right, today is Thursday. I went to the grocery store earlier today. I got 2 hours of me time. It was lovely. Yes, going to the grocery store is me time. I told my kids that either everybody could go or nobody could go, and if they stayed home, they could watch a movie, and they chose to stay home and watch a movie. So we went for it, and I listened to my audiobook and took my time in town and all of that. So you will have seen that video already. That's my goal, is to get that edited tonight. So because of that, we were already having breakfast for dinner, but I went ahead and picked up just all these cinnamon rolls and then some strawberries. And then we have our eggs and some Aldi sausage, like the rolls of bulk sausage. So, yeah, a quick and easy meal, kids' favorite on this one. For me, there is just enough leftovers from last night for me to have dinner again tonight, and that's what I'm doing. We have fellowship meal after church this week, so I'm not going to need leftovers for Sunday. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Sorry, I keep being distracted. Hang on. I don't think the light or the phone is going to do it justice, but it is sun shining, and we have had an excessive amount of water over the last week. So yeah, it's beautiful view of just the water on the grass and all of that. I don't know if you can even see it. So yeah, a nice quick and easy dinner, and all right, we're gonna go eat and chill, so we'll see you later. It is a Friday night, and Friday night at our house means pizza night. Sometimes that's store-bought, sometimes it's homemade. It is pretty much never takeout because we live too far out for takeout to be delivered to us. And I can make a whole lot of pizzas from scratch or like this for a whole lot less and way faster than takeout, so we just don't do it. Like maybe once every year and a half, 2 years, whatever. So tonight I took a French bread pizza and sliced it long ways 3 times. To make 3 separate pizzas. So this was sausage that was left over from breakfast for dinner last night. I think, yes. Cheese and then pepperoni. I just put pasta sauce on it, the cheese, toppings, whatever you want on it, and bake it at 400 for about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how done you like your toppings. And then the kids are going to have that with a side salad or hard-boiled eggs, honey mustard dressing, all of that. I have some chicken wings in the air fryer, and ones from Aldi, not the food pantry, because the food pantry ones I'm not trusting. They smelled funky. And unfortunately, I had picked up 2 packages of those separate times. So, anywho. And then, yeah, sorry. Some chicken wings, and then when those are done, I'm going to do some zucchini fries as well. So, tonight is also the one night a week that we do dessert. And we have ice cream bars and ice cream cookie sandwich thingies and plain ice cream and flavored ice cream, and the list could go on. Plus the kids are just still rolling in Easter candy and are hyper as all get out all day every day. So yeah, they could always just eat some Easter candy if they choose to. So we'll see. All right, that is Friday night. We'll see you tomorrow. It is Saturday night, and Saturday nights I usually make a big meal so that we have leftovers for Sunday. Tonight I did make a big meal, but less than usual, and I will explain why here in just a minute. So tonight I did, this is one of the last two of our deer roasts that my husband got this fall, so we're kind of weh about that, that we're almost done with those. I put it in the crock pot frozen. I just dumped in some random stuff like balsamic vinegar, soy sauce, garlic, there's sliced onions in there, and cooked it on low all day. Like I put it in there this morning and it's been in there all day. That's a really great way of getting especially less than tender meat to be tender. So there's that. This is a small spaghetti squash that I baked and then shredded out, added in some garlic and herb, like creamy cheese, and mixed that all together, and then topped it with some mozzarella and baked it just long enough for the mozzarella to get melted because everything was already hot. I went lazy and did one of the frozen things of mashed potatoes that we've gotten from the food pantry, and I even just did it in the microwave. I didn't even put it in a regular pan. And this is like 5 decent sized carrots steamed, and then I put butter on them. So if you are new here, this is the end of our week of meals. On Sunday, normally when we get home from church, I pull out all of the leftovers, which is why I usually make a big meal. And then I let the kids pick and choose whatever they want, and that's a great way of getting leftovers used. Tomorrow we have fellowship meal after church, so I don't need leftovers for as many leftovers. My husband and I will still eat them for dinner tomorrow night. So then tomorrow night for dinner, so Sunday night for dinner, we pull out charcuterie board things. So dried fruits, cured meats, cheese, pickles, crackers, chocolate, anything that you would normally see on a charcuterie board, fresh veggies, all that kind of thing. We pull it out and I lay it all out on the counter in their containers, and then we even bust out paper plates on that night, and I let the kids choose whatever they want, and that works great. I have 2 kiddos that go to youth group, so they are usually gone at dinner, and I just leave everything out until they get home about an hour later. And the little kids just keep coming back in and munching on things. So it is all about getting bellies filled, but also giving mom a day off. So I spent all day today. Saturday is my day where I clean the house. We put together a bookshelf, a very much needed bookshelf. We washed dishes, folded laundry, vacuumed, mopped, cleaned the bathroom, like the whole house gets a thorough cleaning, and that way Sunday I take the day off. We go to church and then we get home, and if the weather's nice, we take a walk. We play board games, watch movies, watch YouTube, just goof off and spend the day as a family. So yeah. And tomorrow we even get to spend extra special long time with church family, and I'm so looking forward to that. So, I was going to tell you, I used one of the big number 10 cans that we have gotten from the food pantry to make cowboy caviar, or at least sort of a take on it. I did deviate from the recipe some, but I was able to put one of those number 10 cans of black beans to use to make what I'm taking for the fellowship meal tomorrow. So that was awesome. That worked out perfect. I made one large bowl regular and then a smaller bowl with spicy. So all right, it is late. I'm gonna go get this eaten, and then I still have rounds of showers to do with kids. So thank you so much for watching this. I will post any relevant recipes in the show notes. Let's go ahead and say that. I don't remember any, but maybe there are some. But yeah, if you have any questions about anything that I've made, feel free to ask and I can walk you through how I made it. So, all right. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye and God bless.